Hello everyone, welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. I'm Ruth Norton with Ruth's Stamping Corner. Today I have an adorable box to share with you. I'm going to share this one in just a minute. It is so much fun. I love what's inside, and it's a really good sized box, so you can use it for tons of other projects too. I have a ton of stuff to go over, so we're just going to jump right in and we're going to go over these things really quick. The September Paper Pumpkin is With Love and Gratitude. It is inspired by Shelly Gardner. She is our co-founder of Stampin' Up. This one's going to be a huge paper pumpkin kit. You're going to get 8 treat packages, 8 note cards, 8 envelopes, a Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot stamp set, and all the pieces that go with it. There is also down here an add-on journal that you can purchase now. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can actually purchase this in my online store right now. You do have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get that, to be able to purchase the add-on. It's $15. The journal is 8x10, so it's a pretty good sized journal. So when I get mine, I will make sure and show it to you guys. I'm hoping it'll be here by this weekend. But if you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, there's a link in the video description. Please subscribe before September 10th if you want that September kit. And if you want to purchase that journal, subscribe immediately, because those journals are only available while supplies last. So if they sell out before September 10th, then they're going to be gone. All right, we are still in the midst of a kit sale. Our kits collection is on sale. I have 2 more kits to share with you. The kits are up to 30% off. Some of them are more, but or not more. Some of them are less, but they are all fantastic. And I looked this morning again, and lots of our kits are still available. So I wanted to share a few more with you. I've already shared a bunch that I have in my stash. That video is on my YouTube channel. You can find that one. This is the Festive Tags kit. This is the one that was just released this month. We have a new kit released every single month. This one has lots of Christmas tags, and they are so adorable. Let me pull all these out. They are so adorable. There's no stamping in this one, so this is a great one for a beginner stamper. This is a great one for kids. This is a great one just to be able to throw a few Christmas tags together. I think they're really cute. I think they would also be really cute like Christmas ornaments too, and so they're really, really cute. So I really love them. You get all the pieces and stuff for them, and they make, I don't even know how many they make. Let's say 15 tags. So a lot. So you get a lot of tags for that one. So that's our newest one. And then the other one that I wanted to share, the other newer one that I got, is the Timeless Greetings. This is a really good one for masculine cards. So it makes a couple of different style of cards. You get 8 cards, but they're really fun cards. Lots of good masculine options for this one. So this is another good one in my online store, and you can see they are discounted. The tags one was like $11, 11 something, and this one is $18.40. This one includes a block, a stamp set, a soft suede ink spot, which we don't even have this color anymore, guys. So if you want soft suede, this is a good way to get an ink in that color. But check out that kids collection. You can shop for those in my online store. They are incredible. The mini catalog is coming. I am working on getting these out to customers. If you would like a catalog, if you are in the United States and are not currently working with another demonstrator, please contact me. I'd love to get you a catalog. I have a paper share for this, and the link for all the details in that is in my video description. There are so many amazing papers in here. Some of the best Christmas papers ever. So if you want to join that paper share, then all the details are in the video description. There is a little sign-on bonus. If you RSVP for your paper share before August 20th, there's a little sign-on bonus, and that deadline is coming up this weekend. So if you want that, make sure that you RSVP for that paper share early. But do it by this weekend. If you have bonus days coupons for last month, if you shop my online store, you may have earned some bonus days coupons. If you have those, you only have about 2 weeks left to use them. So make sure that you are shopping and using those bonus days coupons. They will not carry over into September. You've got to use them. Make sure when you shop, you use my August host code. All orders receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects. Orders over 50 will receive the make and take kit that coordinates with that. If your order's over 150, don't use the host code. But if your order is under 150, you've got to use the host code if you want those perks, okay? That just signifies to me that you want those perks and that I will send them to you. So make sure that you use that host code. All right, we are using today, I wanted to pull out my catalog today because we are using the Stargazing Suite bundle, we're using everything in the suite. So we're using the bundle, we're using the DSP, and we're using this gorgeous holographic paper. So I wanted to show you guys the entire suite in the catalog. If you love everything in here, there is an item number down on the bottom here where you can purchase the entire suite. So you don't have to type in multiple item numbers for all of this stuff. You can just get the entire suite for one item number. So this is what we are making today. It is, look at that holographic paper. Isn't it like, it's so stunning. I love it so much. So the rings are made with that holographic paper as well as our little space shuttle. But let me show you guys what's inside. It's so cute. So I found these at our local Wal Mart this weekend. My daughter was looking for socks and I found these little cat astronaut socks. And I saw them and immediately went, I have a stamp set that coordinates with those. And so I made a box that goes with it. If you can't find the socks or you don't have, you know, some socks to put in here, this box is a really good size. It's about 5 inches tall, 3.5 wide, and then 1 inch deep. So you're going to be able to fit a ton of things in here, maybe even like a scarf or something else. So lots of good possibilities for this size box, and it's really easy to put together. So we're going to make this, but we are going to start with our stamping of our space shuttle first. Because we're stamping onto this holographic paper, isn't it amazing? We're stamping onto the holographic paper, and I want to make sure this has plenty of time to dry. So we're going to stamp the space shuttle first, and I am using Stays On ink for this. I'm using our black Stays On ink. I very rarely use Stays On ink, but for this one you kind of have to, because the holographic paper is very glossy, very shiny, and it needs that permanent ink. So just make sure it's really well inked up. You're only going to get one shot at this. If you have a stamp positioner, a Stamparatus or something, this is a good option for this, but otherwise just go straight down. Do not move it. I like to hold it there for just a second just to let that ink get onto that paper, and then go straight up. Do not jiggle it at all or you will smear it. Isn't that? It is so incredible, isn't it? That paper is just, oh, I've ordered I think 3 or 4 packages of that paper because it's so good. So use your Stays On for that one. The Memento will not work on that paper, so I'm going to set that way off to the side so that it has time to dry and we don't accidentally touch it and mess it up. All right, let's move on to our box. And you're going to need a piece of cardstock. I'm using Orchid Oasis, and this one is 11 by 5.5. We're going to do some scoring on the long side. We're going to score at 5 and at 6. And then on the short sides, we're going to score it at 1 inch on each side. So 1 inch, and then rotate it around and do 1 inch again. And that's it for our box. We do have one more thing to score, so I'm going to find that paper. This is going to be the lid of our box, and this one is 3.5 by 3.5. You can see it's from that amazing DSP, and we are just going to score it at 3/4 of an inch. And I'm trying to figure out which way I want my planets. I think I went this way. The 3/4 of an inch part is going to be glued down, so pick a portion of your DSP that you want to be shown, because this part will not be shown. Okay. Okay, that's it with our scoring. We're going to put that aside. And let's grab our bone folder and our scissors here, and we're going to burnish our cardstock. And this is really simple. This is a really simple box to put together. So you have the little squares in the middle here, and we are just going to cut straight on those score lines, and then we're just going to notch in on the squares, and that's going to be it. That is all we're going to do for trimming up this piece. And there we go. All right, that's it. Move all of our scraps out of the way. That is it for the trimming. Super, super easy. Now for our piece here, our lid piece, I'm going to give that a soft little burnish. I don't want to burnish it too much. This little 3/4 of an inch flap over here, I'm just going to kind of angle cut those just a little bit so it fits in our box just a little bit better. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, and I'm just going to, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm just going to give that a little, like, kind of curl. We just want this to curl a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. All right, let's put our box together. I'm using a strong adhesive. I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus. So a little bit of adhesive on the little square tabs on the inside. And then just choose one of these other tabs. They are the same. And you're going to put adhesive all along the sides of those. Okay. And let's stick this on first before we stick it on. That 3/4 of an inch piece, we're going to put adhesive on that. Now the side that does not have the adhesive, this is going to be your back. So that's the side we're going to put this on. So I'm just going to line that cut edge up with the score line here. Just like that. And it's just going right in between those two score lines here. Okay. All right. Now these small tabs go on the outside of this one. And then this one just folds up and adheres just like this. So super easy to put together. All right, there we go. Super easy to put together. Really, really fun box. You have like a seamless edge there. And then our box is going to close just like this. And that's so good. I love it. All right, now to keep our box closed, I'm going to use some little button magnets. I got these on Amazon. They're just tiny little, thin little magnets. They're very, very strong, but they are so good for projects like this. So I'm going to use a glue dot on one of them, and we're going to put this on the front of our DSP. So just kind of eyeball where you want that to go, and we're going to stick that on to the front of our DSP. This is all going to get hidden. We're doing it this way specifically to hide the magnets completely. That way they don't accidentally fall off or they get lost. We are hiding them in, and then we're going to sandwich them with stuff on top. So another glue dot. So I just dropped that second magnet on the inside of that DSP, and I put a glue dot on the back of that, and then you're just going to carefully position this, just make sure everything lines up where you want this to go. Stick that down carefully. Oops, it didn't want to stick down. Let's see. Did it catch that time? Nope, there we go. Come on. There it goes. Now it's caught. So now, I need to scoot it over just a little bit. I didn't want to stay in the right place. There we go. So now the magnet will hold it closed. It's a little crooked still. I want to try this again. Let's try this again. It worked just fine yesterday, of course. So let me position that. There we go. Okay, now we got it. So now the magnet will hold it closed, and again, we're going to hide these, just like that. You can put something firm inside here to get it to stay closed when you're putting that magnet on. All right, so now our box will stay closed. Put our glue dots away, and let's pull out some other pieces here. So I have a deckled rectangle that I have cut out of basic black. This one's going to go on the front here, so we're going to add that on with some dimensionals. I'm going to use just 3 along the very top. It's going to be nice and strong to hold it in place. If you put them any below the very top edge there, you're going to glue it to your front of your box, and then your box won't open. So just line that up. Make sure that the little magnet is covered, and you're good to go. Now this piece of DSP, this one is, let me find it, 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And this one is going to go on the front of our box, and that's going to sandwich in that front magnet. Okay, so just going to line that up just like that. All right, so we have our box that closes, and it does fit into place. Where's that magnet? My goodness, you guys, I had 0 problems with this when I made this. Where did that magnet go? There it is. Okay, we're just going to pretend those magnets are working. This one's working just fine, guys. I don't know. All right, let's do the rest of our stamping and assembling. So let's pull out a scrap piece of basic white. I have my greeting and my Orchid Oasis ink pad. And we're just going to stamp that. I'm just using a scrap piece of white. I don't have a real measurement for this one because we're just going to trim it out. So I'm going to just grab my little cutter, and we're just going to kind of trim this just to the height of the words. Just like that. And then I'm going to trim this off just a little bit on this side. The little space shuttle is going to go over the side of it, but I don't want it to be too long. All right. Now I'm just going to cut this into a banner end. If you have the banner pick-a punch, you can also use that, or if you have the old Taylor tag punch, you can use that. I'm just cutting a little banner piece. All right, now I'm going to stick some DSP. These little DSP pieces, these are just scraps. They're about 4 by 1/2 inch. I'm gonna just stick these on the back here, just like this. And then need a little bit more adhesive back here. Stick this one on. This is from that same Stargazing DSP. And then I'll just trim the ends just a little bit like that. Okay, perfect. And I've also die cut from the Stargazing DSP a planet. This is cut directly from the DSP. And I've die cut the rings from that holographic paper as well. So we're gonna stick this on as well. So a little bit of adhesive on the back there to get the planet in place with the rings. Let's just get over just a little bit. And I'm having all kinds of trouble adhering things down today, huh? All right, there's our little planet. Perfect. All right, let's bring back our box. Oh, you know, let's put in our little socks. So let's just fold these in half. They fit right in perfectly. And let's see if I can find those magnets. Well, we'll pretend. All right, we're gonna stick our little planet on. You can see from this box that I used a different planet for here. So either one will work. It's all fine. They all work. A little bit on the back, just a couple dimensionals to hold that in place. We'll stick our planet right onto our deckled rectangle. And then I'm going to stick the greeting down just with some Stampin' Seal. You can also use liquid glue, whatever you want. And I'm just going to kind of position this right on there. Just make sure there's no adhesive showing on the back. All right, we got to die cut our little space shuttle before we can continue. So let's move that out of the way. I'm going to bring in my little mini cut and emboss machine. And we will die cut him. Get your plates all set up. And I need to get my die out from my package here. The dies are really good. They have all of these circles. So if you're looking for circle dies, these have them. And then they have little accent pieces, stars, and little fire pieces for the space shuttle. So really, really good. All right, I'm going to use some Post-it tape to hold this down because we do not want this shifting. And our space shuttle should be dry enough by now. So we should be okay. And we're going to run this through our mini cut and emboss machine. You can get the boho blue one in the online store, or you can get the white one, as well as our large one too, in my online store. Okay. Let's pull out our space shuttle. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. All right, now I have die cut in advance out of Daffodil Delight and Pumpkin Pie some of those little fire pieces. And so I'm gonna just flip this over a little dot of glue for the little fire pieces. I'm gonna start with my pumpkin pie one. And then just a little bit more glue on top of that. I'm using my liquid glue just because these are smaller pieces. You can use whatever you want. And the little Daffodil Delight one right behind it. Oh, my fingers are sticky. All right, let's pull that out. And isn't that fun? So you have the fire shooting from the bottom. You have that beautiful spaceship. So let's get this on the project. So this is going to go just like this. So I'm actually just going to put my dimensionals right onto my box. And you're going to go right up next to that greeting. But putting them directly onto the box just ensures that you're not hanging anything over, any adhesive over that's going to adhere directly to the box. So just kind of maneuver that a little bit. And then this will just go right on there, just like that. It's so cute. I just love this box. I thought I had the magnet there for a second. There we go. Oh, you just have to line them up. They're there though. All right, finishing touch for our little box here. I have iridescent rhinestones. I'm just going to pull a few of these out and I'm going to stick these on. I like the larger iridescent rhinestones for stuff like this because I feel like they're a little bit big for cards for mailing. So for 3D items, they are perfect though. Perfect. So just 3 of them on there, and that completes our little Reach for the Stars box. Isn't it fun? So I'm going to pull out the little socks so you can see. This one is so cute. These little astronaut socks. You probably can search something on Amazon or something and find these little cat astronaut socks as well, but I think they're really cute. You could also do like stars or planets for socks, but again, otherwise this is a pretty good size box and you can fit tons of things in here. Lots of little treats. All right, guys, that is it for me. Remember, if you are shopping, to use my August host code. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'd love it if you shared it with your crafty friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. I'll be back on Sunday in my VIP group for another sneak peek Sunday. And look at this amazing project we're making. It's so pretty. I love it. So make sure you join me on Sunday for that. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.